हॉगवर्ट्स लेगेसी के स्ट्रीम नंबर 5 पे, पार्ट नंबर 6 पे, सॉरी नॉट 5। सो अभी तक हम काफ़ी ज़्यादा भी आगे नहीं बढ़े क्योंकि ये गेम बहुत लंबा है। हम काफ़ी कुछ हमने अनकवर कर लिया। तो लास्ट सीरीज़ मतलब कि लास्ट पार्ट में जो आपने देखा कि भाई हम किस तरीके से हमें कुछ मैजिक सिखाए गए, फिर हम कुछ काम करने निकल पड़े, और लास्ट पार्ट में हम प्रोफेसर हैकम का कुछ ट्रायल थी, हमने वो भी फिनिश करी। और हमने गार्जियन को भी हराया, बड़ा खतरनाक बॉस था भाई, वो पहला बॉस था जो खतरनाक था इसमें, उसको भी हराया हमने लास्ट पार्ट में। तो वो सब प्लेलिस्ट में मिल जाएगा आपको हॉगवर्ट्स लेगेसी की मेरे चैनल पे। तो अब कंटिन्यू करते हैं। तो अभी जो हमारा चल रहा था वो चल रहा था कि हमें कुछ हेलमेट वगैरह लेना था, एक गॉब्लिन की हेल्प करनी थी बेसिकली। गॉब्लिन का कुछ अच्छे भी हैं क्योंकि गॉब्लिन। तो ये था वो, ठीक है। तो भैया
लूमस,
तो लूमस करके यहाँ एक पजल आई थी, लेकिन कल हमने काफ़ी ज़्यादा खेल लिया था गेम, तो इसलिए हमने। हेलो, क्या हाल है राहुल? तो ये भैया हम ये पजल सॉल्व करने निकले थे, और यहाँ पे अपने को यूज़ करना था कुछ, लेकिन कल हमने यहाँ से बंद कर दिया था। तो अब अपने को बेसिकली कि चालू कैसे होगा भाई?
If I could power it somehow, it looks like it could be rotated.
तो रोटेट करने का तो बेसिकली आ गया था यार कुछ दिन पहले। ये रोटेट करने का कैसे होगा भाई सीन इसको? दिल्ली से आ गया था भाई 3-4 दिन पहले, और ये यहाँ को दिखा रहा है कुछ। कुछ ऐसा तो नहीं कि हम कुछ मिस कर रहे हैं यहाँ पे, मैं श्योर नहीं हूँ।
Lumos.
क्योंकि ये दरवाजा तभी खुलेगा जब एक और तितली हम पकड़ेंगे, और वो है तितली। इसके लिए अपने को ना घूमता क्यों नहीं है भाई?
This has a moth imprinted on it, same as the door.
तो डोर तो ऐसे ही खुल रहा था यार, ये क्यों नहीं खुल रहा है? सीरियसली मैन। ओके, मैं एक बार रिवील वाला स्पेल मार के देखता हूँ यहाँ पे, क्या पता कुछ हो जाए।
Revelio. Revelio.
रिवेलियो से रिवील तो कर रहा है, लेकिन अपने को ऊपर जाना है यार, कैसे जाऊंगा मैं ऊपर? उसके लिए ये प्लेटफॉर्म अपने को हिलाना पड़ेगा।
Lumos. Accio. Incendio.
Search the tomb for the helmet. टॉम हम तो सर्च कर रहे हैं, लेकिन ये कैसे खुलेगा भाई? सीरियसली यार, ये तो स्ट्रीम स्टार्ट करते ही मैं यहीं पर ही मैं फंसा था। क्या होगा इसका सीन?
Revelio. Repulsor. Accio.
सॉरी, यहाँ से
Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
कुछ तो हो रहा भाई। सीरियसली ब्रो, ये तो बहुत बेइज्जती की बात है। मुझे टाइम वेस्ट नहीं करना है इस पे। एक पॉज लेना होगा मुझे इस गेम में।
I know. Depulso should set this spinning.
Depulso spinning तो है ब्रो। एक सेकेंड, आई थिंक इस पे अपने को ना तितलियां लगेंगी। जहां तक मैं देख पा रहा हूँ अपनी दिव्य दृष्टि से।
Lumos.
एक तितली ले जाके यहाँ फिट कर दूँ जरा। ओके।
Depulso.
अरे भाई, अरे भाई, अरे भाई, काफी चटक हैं हम।
Lumos.
आजा भाई तितली। अब खुल जाएगा। नाक में दम करके रखा था इसने ब्रो। छोटे छोटे चिल्लर जमा करते रहो,
Lumos.
कभी भी काम आ जाते हैं।
What's that hanging there? Looks precarious. It's sealed shut from the other side.
तिजोरियां सारी खोलते चलेंगे भाई।
Depulso. Confringo. Now Down I
चेक
go.
किया आइटम।
No
ओह
other way.
भाई, सीक्रेट दरवाजा, ये भी खोलने जरा।
Leviosa.
कुछ तगड़ा आइटम मिला अपने को, टेबल वगैरह का।
Revelio.
ठीक है, कुछ और तो नहीं है जो हम मिस कर रहे हैं यार। ये अंदर दिखा रहा है कहीं, कुछ नीचे दिखा रहा है। सर्च द टॉम, नीचे दिखा रहा है। आई थिंक अपने को यहीं से जाना होगा। सोचा भाई।
Incendio.
डेड कहाँ से आ गए?
Expelliarmus. Incendio. Accio. Leviosa.
शिट।
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
स्प्रिंग भी मारूंगा ना हट भाई।
Lumos. Incendio.
शिट।
Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Confringo.
ले बेटे कन्फ्रिंगो,
Depulso.
आजा। अबे बच्चे हैं, किड्स हैं। अबे अभी बच्चा भाई।
Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Expelliarmus.
ठीक है,
Incendio.
अबे हमसे कहाँ बैठ रहे हैं बच्चे? बड़ा लेके आओ भाई। ठीक है, सबको निपटा दिया हमने बहुत बेहतरीन तरीके से।
Revelio.
ओके, ऊपर है कुछ दरवाजा। तिजोरियां।
Lumos. Depulso.
ये थोड़ा सा कॉम्प्लेक्स टाइप की आ गई भाई पजल।
Lumos. Depulso. Lumos.
अबे भाई चढ़ने दे। अबे 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 यार, दो तितलियां तो लग गई हैं। अपने को ऊपर पहुंचना है। शिट मैन।
Lumos. This looks even more complex.
अबे यार बड़ा स्लो चल रही है भाई ये।
Lumos. Lumos. Lumos.
कितना अबे अबे क्या उछल रहा भाई ये।
Lumos. Making this spin ought to raise that platform. That must be it.
अबे भाई क्या कर रहा है ये, चढ़ क्यों नहीं पा रहा है ये। अबे ब्रो
Revelio.
ये क्या सीन है। ओके मैं समझ गया। जब हमें मारना ही है तो इस पे चढ़ जाते हैं, चढ़ के मारते हैं ना ब्रो। इजी यार। ओके अपने को वहां से पहले तितली लानी है।
Lumos.
क्यों आया मैं यहाँ पे। यहाँ तो कोई मिल ही नहीं रहा भाई अपने काम का। ठीक है अपने को एक क्रॉस करना है। हो जाएगा, नहीं हुआ। एक तितली मुझे वहां क्यों दिख रही है ब्रो। 3 तितलियां हैं क्या।
Lumos. Lumos. Lumos.
ओके एक तितली तो पहुंचा दी हमने, बहुत बढ़िया। अगली तितली को भी लाना होगा। समझ गया मैं खेल।
Lumos.
इतना भी कोई कॉम्प्लेक्स पजल नहीं है, एक बार समझ में आ जाए तो भाई इजी हो जाती है। अरे यार लेकिन ये ऊपर क्यों भाग जा रही है ये तितली? इसके लिए ना मुझे
Lumos. Cabalso. Lumos.
एक तितली यहाँ से आ जाती है फिर मेरे पास।
Cabalso. Lumos. I need to bring moths to the door.
इस तितली को मैं कैसे लेके आऊंगा भाई? एक ये तरीका दिख रहा है, यहाँ पे आ सकती है एक तितली। ओके ये हो सकता है। तितलियों की कमी चल रही है भाई। ठीक है
Lumos.
एक तितलियां हमने बैठा दिया। ओके
Cabalso.
यहाँ जाके बढ़िया करके
Lumos.
आ जा। बहुत बढ़िया। एक और तितली चाहिए यार अपने को। ये अब ट्रिकी होने वाला भाई, क्योंकि 2 तितलियां तो हम कर चुके हैं। अगर इस तितली को मैं निकाल लूंगा ना तो वो काम नहीं करेगा अपना यार साला। देखता हूँ कहीं यहाँ तो नहीं है कहीं। इधर की तो निकाल ली थी हमने। इधर से तो हम आए थे। ये भी नहीं है प्रो। ये क्या हो रहा है?
Revelio. Cabalso.
कुल मिला के बात यह है कि हमारे पास तितलियों की कमी है। तितलियां ढूंढनी होंगी यार अपने को।
Lumos.
यहाँ कहीं नहीं है क्या?
Revelio.
पीछे दिख रही है मुझे एक तितली। आई थिंक
Cabalso.
ओह
Lumos.
बगल में बताओ। ठीक है भाई। फिटोस।
The witch's final resting place. Lodgok said the helmet was a dead ashwinder. To show this to Lodgok. Revelio.
देखें जरा कुछ तिजोरी विजोरी ना छूट जाए ना। सामान कलेक्ट करना ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है भाई। मेन मिशन तो होता रहेगा। ये देख रहे हो पूरे 15 कॉइन से मिस हो गए थे अभी मुझसे। यहाँ भी कुछ है। 30 कॉइन भाई। ठीक है
There must be some sort of mechanism for this doorway.
तो लॉर्ड गॉक के पास जाना है।
Off on another adventure, are we?
कहाँ गया छोटा चेतन? अच्छा लॉर्ड गॉक तो यहीं है लग रहा मुझे।
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
अरे भाई लॉर्ड गॉक.
Lord Gok, the sarcophagus had been raided. I found no helmet, only a dead Ashwinder.
Damn, they got here first. We need to get it before Rookwood uses it to further ingratiate himself to Ranrock. I saw one of their campsites not far from here, but I fear you must go in alone. My fighting days are behind me.
I'll head there now.
Good. There's no time to lose. Get to that helmet before Rookwood does, or we will lose our chance at any leverage, no matter how
तो भाई वो
small,
हेलमेट
with
के पास
Ranrock.
जाना है अपने को, वरना
To
बवाल हो
think those
जाएगा.
wretched thieves have their hands on such a relic.
चले भाई. ये तो एरिया मुझे थोड़ा रिस्की लग रहा है. ओ भाई फाइट चल रही है ब्रो. ओ भाई तो ट्रॉल के साथ चल रही है इनकी भिड़ंत.
You've made a grave mistake. You will pay for your deeds.
इनविजिबल वाला कहाँ है? इनविजिबल वाला इस पहले लगा देता हूँ भाई.
Revelio.
Never have come here. Expulso! 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 Look what you've done! You'll pay for that.
अरे यार ये ट्रॉल के साथ फाइट चल रही है, या तो हम भी घुस जाते हैं इस फाइट में. घुस ही जाते हैं, बड़ा भारी हो रहा साला.
There they are.
आजा.
The Ashwinders.
ओ भाई यहाँ कैसे आ गया है?
What are you on? Expulso! Stand still.
ओ भाई.
Expulso!
Shit man.
While you're still alive. Step from above.
भाई गलत ही चलेगा इनकी भिड़ंत में ना. साला ट्रॉल के साथ फाइट अलग चल रही थी, मैं क्यों घुस गया. लेकिन ऐसे एनकाउंटर में ज्यादा मजा आता है, सही बताऊं तो.
Revelio.
I hear you. You'll regret crossing my path.
आजा बेटा. अरे
Expulso! Incendio! That's mine! Contrictus is a coward spell. Expulso! Expelliarmus!
ये नहीं बचेगा ये. लास्ट टाइम तो ट्रॉल ने बचा लिया था ना इसे. अभी भी तो नहीं है ट्रॉल कहीं आसपास.
Revelio.
ये रहा ट्रॉल. Shit.
Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Shit.
Expelliarmus. Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Shit. Shit. भाई मरना मत.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Expelliarmus.
Shit man. इतना सा बचा था भाई. काबिलियत पे सवाल खड़ा कर दिया भाई इसने बहुत.
You're alive. There you are. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Give it back. Accio. Confringo. Ah! This is your first duel. Expelliarmus. Inspiration.
गया भाई.
Revelio. That's it.
ठीक है हेलमेट मिल गया अपने को.
This is
ओ
for
भाई.
Rookwood. I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Incendio.
Had enough?
Expelliarmus.
I'm just warming up. Still no
चलो
match for
पीछे से
me.
वार कर दिया. वहां में मका कह दिया.
To your knees.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus.
Disarm my wand. Feel my wrath.
Shit
Barely
man.
felt that at all.
Shit यार ये ट्रॉल ने फिर मेरे को. बहुत टफ टाइम दे गया भाई ये ट्रॉल. पहले मैं सामान उठाने से पहले ना.
I'll make you wish you were back at school.
Expelliarmus.
I won't go down as easy.
Incendio.
अच्छा बेटा ट्रॉल.
Incendio.
Shit.
Expelliarmus.
अबे यार ये भाई.
Expelliarmus.
फिर फेल देगा. फिर ट्रॉल भाई. इसको मैं डिनर करने के बाद खत्म करूंगा. तो मिलते हैं डिनर के बाद.
delightful.
Incendio.
Back for more, I see.
Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Potato. Incendio. Confringo.
Get over here, you insolent child!
Try not to make this too easy for me. Had enough?
Incendio.
Oh,
Expelliarmus.
you've made a grave mistake.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. One less foul hulking brute. Revelio. There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there. I retrieved the helmet from the Ashwinders.
Well done. This is sure to impress Ranrock. The helmet shines even more brightly than I imagined. The etchings, the contour of the profile, remarkable.
It looks stunning, Lodgok. I see why you wanted it back.
You did the thieves a service by recovering it. I know many a goblin who would have killed for it.
Ah, then I'm glad to be rid of it myself.
Thank you. This should earn Ranrock's trust. I will take it to him immediately. It may distract him from his search.
His search?
It is merely an inkling. You have impressed me greatly, friend. I'm glad that I trusted you. We shall speak soon. Best to keep our arrangement quiet for now. Many will not believe that our aims might possibly be aligned.
Revelio. Revelio.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed? What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent?
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels just as you did with Gerald. The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other fifth years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Psst, psst. Over here.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet. In the forest.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back. Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them. I knew it! I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody. So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. got her to safety, and well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howen mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howen, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio.
get on with those tasks?
Madam Kagawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up, and perhaps one day you'll have a spot on the Quidditch team. If Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius. Pay attention to your wand work. Well done. I'd recommend that you practice your new spell here in my office before taking it out into the world.
Expelliarmus!
Glacius! There you go! Catching on quickly.
Confringo! Glacius!
I think it's learned its lesson, but do continue to practice as long as you like. Kinesthesia is a powerful learning tool.
ओके तो भैया चलते हैं और हॉगवर्ट्स के केयर टेकर की सुनते हैं कि भाई क्या दिक्कत हो बड़ी ऐसी आखिर। सुना जरा इसकी भी भाई की।
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Talk to Gladwin Moon. आ गया भैया ग्लैडविन।
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Go on, take the moon. Oh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed, which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature.
Revelio.
Future. Wholly unnerving. I knew a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of two statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
I'd be glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now,
तो भाई इसके लिए
you'll
अपने को
find one
मूर्तियां हटानी
statue
है.
in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
चलो एक स्पेल ये भी दे के जा रहा है. भाई इतने सारे स्पेल पे करूंगा क्या मैं? साला मैं खुद कंफ्यूज हो जा रहा हूँ ब्रो. कहाँ यूज करूँ इतने स्पेल्स को? Alamora.
Aloha Mora.
Wow.
Well done! You're in. Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the castle, after all. Revelio. Revelio.
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
A generation of coddled cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference between Aconite
Oh
and
भाई
Asphodel.
पकड़ लिया. प्रोफेसर शार्प ने पकड़ लिया भाई. बहुत चटक प्रोफेसर है. कुछ करना पड़ेगा इसका मुझे.
We are fortunate to have a student brave enough to eradicate the demiguise figurines. Revelio.
How are your students getting along this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
Scarcely tell the difference between Aconite and Asphodel.
Yes, well, it's still early.
Revelio.
Over a year, Matilda.
Revelio. 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 This must be the prefect's bathroom.
Loyalists are preparing for a rebellion.
Revelio.
Perhaps Ranrock and his lot wouldn't be so combative if the Ministry would allow them to have wands.
One of those goblins comes near me, I'll hand him his hatch. Or helm, I suppose. Anyway, I'm not afraid of a goblin rebellion. My march is that the helm has
I don't think that's what that class is for.
He's right. Why does he use goblins alone? I'm a prefect too.
Revelio.
ठीक है, एक स्टैचू और आ गई। लास्ट वाले को लेना अपने।
This has got the nerve of some student
Shit,
thinking they can
man.
simply go anywhere uninvited.
भाई काफी चटक हैं यार ये प्रोफेसर्स।
Revelio.
ऊपर कहाँ जा रहा है ये चेक करने? ओ भाई
Revelio.
What are you up to now? Students in the hospital wing on account of my venomous tentacula.
Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though. Well, I suppose I should begin my rounds now.
I suppose Professor Black knows best, but the students are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
Revelio.
What was that?
What was what?
I thought I heard something. Perhaps not. Anyway, I had high hopes for Hufflepuff. I was finally going to learn the Quidditch rules.
Nightmare. काबिलियत पर सवाल.
Terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
Not this year, anyway.
I'm partial to Hufflepuff myself. What was that?
What was what?
Revelio. Hello, Mr. Moon.
Hello.
I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar. And
तारीफें
I
कर
have something
कर
to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts, and she hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
When what was
Now
lost
that you've
has
attended
been
Beast's
found.
class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room.
Revelio.
Studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
I've not heard from my Uncle Roland in quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
ठीक है, बहुत सारे क्वेस्ट अनलॉक हुए हैं। ओ भाई
Revelio.
ठीक है भाई, रिवॉर्ड कलेक्ट करते हैं पहले तो जाके। ओके, कंज्यूरेशन स्पेल क्राफ्ट चाहिए इसके लिए। ये तो लॉक है। Conjuration spellcraft, okay. पंद्रह ओके, लेविएटेड, ये मुझे थोड़ा इजी लग रहा है। डिपल्सो यूज करना है, ओके।
Levioso.
ओके ये हो जाएगा। तो इसके लिए अपने को एनिमीज चाहिए और एनिमीज अपने को मिलेंगे भैया वर्ल्ड मैप में।
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Revelio.
Levioso.
Compulso.
Yes.
Confringo.
Glacius.
Compulso. Levioso. Compulso. Confringo.
बदला किड्स।
There's a victory that came none too soon. Ugh.
ठीक है ये असाइनमेंट मैंने कर दिखाया है, क्लास अटेंड करनी है बस अब मुझे। क्लास अटेंड कर देते हैं भाई प्रोफेसर की।
2 pinches of Angelica or 3?
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Revelio.
जुआ खेलने की क्लासेस हैं। अपनी कॉफी में क्या है भाई?
So knowledgeable.
What do we have here?
I hope those assignments were
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious, based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come. What do you see in your own future?
I honestly don't know, Professor.
At times, the future is murky to us all. As with rippling water, One must wait for things to settle before the
Wakanda
reflection
forever.
becomes clear. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things. Channel your magic towards your target.
Descendo, okay. इतने सारे स्पेल हो गए भाई.
You have it. Now, why not practice the new spell on the training dummy?
Accio. Descendo.
Excellent. I think you have it.
Okay.
At some point, you must stop preparing and put your newly honed skills
also.
Confringo.
ठीक है.
Revelio.
राइट का पेज भी लग रहा है मुझे. ठीक है, लेवल भी बढ़ गया भाई अपना. टैलेंट पॉइंट भी मिल गया फिर तो अपने को. टैलेंट पॉइंट का यूज कर लेते हैं भाई. कर्स वाला तो कोई स्पेल है नहीं अपने पे. ये चाहिए हील वाला. ओह, स्पेल सेट तो अपने को चाहिए भाई. ये भी काम का लग रहा. बहुत बेहतरीन. ठीक है, पहले तो इसमें डालते हैं थोड़ा एक्सप्लोरेशन वाला तड़का. Confringo, Tibalso, यार मैंने वाल नहीं लगाया. ठीक है।
I've always said that travel broadens the...
ओके, नए क्वेस्ट खुल गए हैं भाई। ओके, गुड बीस्ट की क्लासेस हैं। ओके, फिर से क्लासेस यार, क्लासेस बहुत है भाई। इन द शैडो ऑफ, आई थिंक ये वाला मुझे करना चाहिए, थोड़ा एंटरटेनिंग होगा। बहुत दूर चला गया भाई। सेबेस्टियन की हेल्प करना बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है, तो सेबेस्टियन की हेल्प कर लेते हैं पहले। फेल्ड क्रॉप्ट में है सेबेस्टियन। बूस्टर मारता हूँ एक। Okay.
I see you. Revelio.
तो झाड़ू के उड़ते हुए एंट्री नहीं कर पाऊंगा मैं यहाँ पे, अपने को उतरना पड़ेगा कहीं पे। ज्यादा ही दूर जाके बैठ गया भाई सेबेस्टियन।
Revelio.
तो यहाँ मिलेगा अपने को सेबेस्टियन, लेकिन पहले मैं सोच रहा हूँ ना एक आध फास्ट ट्रैवल पॉइंट अनलॉक कर देता हूँ, क्योंकि ये जगह काफी दूर है।
These rocks have seen better days.
ये क्या है?
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
ठीक है.
You made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowingly and ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on. I'll take you to my uncle's. This way.
चलो भाई.
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time. Everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
तो सेबेस्टियन के घर पे आ चुके हैं हम.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you...
Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy. Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
घरेलू विवाद चल रहे हैं भाई सेबेस्टियन के कुछ. तो उसकी बहन को हमें कर्स से बचाना होगा.
If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch.
And she knows how to keep students like my brother and me in line. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Aura, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by.
तो भाई कर्स का सीन तो बड़ा गंदा चल रहा है. हल्के होके आएंगे फिर डिस्कस करेंगे इसके बाद. ठीक है. एनी से तो बात कर ली. सोलोमन कहाँ है?
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne. And the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
I understand what you're saying, sir.
Good. I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened.
ठीक है भाई,
Ranrock's loyalists are
चलते
capable
हैं।
of so much more than people realize. They should not be
चल भाई।
underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. It's using for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Only Martin's a dead wizard in my book.
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Leviosa! Accio!
बच्चे हैं goblin।
I will make you pay.
Glacier! Cinder!
Let's get this over with.
Accio!
This is sad. Really, it is. I won't rest. Dead.
Expelliarmus! Accio!
It was pitiful.
Glacius!
An utterly pitiful display. Stop!
Confringo! Descendo!
I feel as though you're not even close. I won't rest.
Confringo! Leviosa!
You've made your last
भाई।
mistake.
ये तगड़ा लग रहा है भाई
Your
मुझे।
heart isn't in this at all.
Confringo!
इससे लड़ने में आ रहा भाई मजा।
Best the likes of
Shit.
me. How nice of you to stop by.
Protego!
You will suffer. Your acrobatics will only postpone the inevitable. Too slow.
Confringo!
Don't do that again, I beg you. I can do this for hours. No!
Confringo!
Hit it.
Also! Glacius! Confringo!
Better.
Descendo! Confringo!
I won't rest until you're dead.
Confringo!
खत्म।
Can't handle a little altercation.
Rebellion!
I'm a goblin, not a dog.
Confringo! Glacius! Descendo!
Shit.
Confringo! Capulso!
Put me down!
Descendo!
Easily like
ओ भाई।
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Leviosa!
I won't rest.
Confringo! Glacius! Capulso!
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
केयरफुल हो गए भाई। शिट मैंने यूज क्यों किया। बहुत अच्छी लड़ाई थी, मजा आया इसमें।
Revelio.
Right.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelt smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone would be hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason.
Revelio.
They have stations for everything. I've heard goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was, a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago.
Revelio.
But that's all I ever heard.
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's Loyalists.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Revelio.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Revelio.
This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor. Hundreds of years ago.
Who?
What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Huh, a stairwell.
Okay.
Oh, why bother blocking a stairwell?
Lumo, there might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Incendio. A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
Lumos.
Explore the cellar.
Accio. Compulsor.
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I have a rare ability to see whispers of ancient magic.
I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. I knew you weren't telling me everything. Ancient magic. What does that even mean?
I'm not entirely sure, but the Keepers have said that it's a powerful magic that should only be wielded by a select few.
And you can wield it?
I don't know, but Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
ठीक है, under
Why would the
crop
door
जैसे
lead us here? Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
Revelio.
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Sian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Okay, तो हमें काफी कुछ पता चला है सेबेस्टियन की सिस्टर के कर्स के बारे में और भी बहुत कुछ पता चला हमें तो बहुत सही चल रहा मामला अभी तक और लेकिन स्पेल तो भाई मजा ही आ गया ना मतलब अब अपने पास खुल गया बहुत कुछ अब हम बादशाह हो चुके हैं स्पेल के तो ये सब हम करेंगे अपने नेक्स्ट स्ट्रीम में और आगे फिगर आउट करेंगे बीस्ट क्लासेस भी जाएंगे और बहुत कुछ करेंगे नेक्स्ट स्ट्रीम में तब तक के लिए धन्यवाद एंजॉय करिए भैया